Welcome to Girls Guts Glory,
the broadcast.
Did someone say broads?
Previously on the broadcast.
Yeah, we need you right now, Lettie.
Well, wait, okay. Well, where do we go? What do we do?
Well, yeah, we're not gonna stab him. We should do magic.
Find a baby animal, throw it at him. I don't know.
So it's like a honk,
Just two people
but
just
it's like
wrap their
piercing
ears.
honking.
You will. Fire will kill his language. Immature drugs, terror, lax, kissing boils, only kind of following the rules.
Lettie just let it go, and currently Hetty takes a moment and is like, okay, it's my turn. And he starts to approach and run after this group of kind of surprised-looking boys.
I didn't do my bonus.
Oh, yes. What would you like to do on your bonus section? Thank you, Lettie.
So she's Lettie's Zizzo, so she's just gonna, I guess use Misty Step, because my invisibility came off.
Okay.
So I'm gonna, surround myself and teleport up to how many other feet.
Do you want to go to the other side of the room?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you're going to use, I think it's up to 30 feet.
Yeah.
And you go, essentially the room in itself is exactly about,
So just
it's a very
go as
long
far as I
room.
can,
You go
possibly.
to all the way to the other corner of the room.
Great.
And you're far away from them. All right, sounds good. That is your turn. Then it is good old Hetty's turn as he runs forward screaming as his invisibility pops off him with his little horns as he runs forward and hits one of them. He doesn't seem to really pack a punch, but he's certainly trying.
I appreciate Hetty.
As he hits them for 6 points. Not much.
He just ran them with his horns.
Yeah, he ran and then he goes,
Right.
hi. As he's just like in front and they all stare down at him. Okay, that is his turn. So now let's roll initiative. Yay! No.
We are unconscious.
I'm
No,
not.
I'm not.
You guys are.
No, we're like, we're
You're
not.
charmed. You're in trance.
Oh, right.
Unconscious and conscious, we're like not.
Charmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Super
not
super
charming.
Where's my
charming.
at
Not
all.
charming.
Oh,
Just
super
charmed.
charmed. Anybody 20 and up? Okay. 20 to 15?
15.
15. And then what did you get, Starla?
11.
11?
11.
That's with the initiative, honey.
Yep. I rolled a 7.
11 for Starla. And Hetty was quite low. He is on the bottom. Probably where he
It was me first.
It might not even be you first.
As I mumble it.
I heard it.
It's funny.
I love it.
First and foremost, it's going to be the woman who is Celine currently. At least you think is Celine. As
I
she
don't think
hops
it's
off the top of this desk that she was sitting on not far away, and walks around and looks around the corner and makes eye contact with you, knowing that you had gone there, and says, "Hello, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw."
Cool.
Don't fail me now.
Oh, that is a 19.
Okay, yeah, there's a moment her eyes kind of like almost send a shock in your direction, and you're able to just shake it off on your head as she kind of grits her teeth at you. She's within 5 feet of you, though, and like directly looking down at you.
Great. I'm gonna squint my eyes back at her.
Sounds good. That's her action. Lettie, it's your turn.
Oh god. Alright, so I wanna mess these guys up. And I'm gonna do I wanna mock them viciously.
You can choose when to do vicious
Because she's in a mood. Well, maybe that's the worst idea I've ever had. Can I use the same one I've done before? I mean,
You can do shatter
I
again.
feel like I should do it again because it was really damn successful.
And
So
like
why would I do anything else?
you can see Hetty kind of being like, look at you and like, take one. I'll take one for the team. I'll do it. Like, he's like, please get these away from me. Or the look he gives you in your eyes.
I've dropped one of my dice.
What?
I need another 8.
Another D8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, doll. Yeah, so I'm gonna, I guess, where am I? I'm on the
You're
other
on the other
so
side
I
of
have
the
to
room. You're
move
30 feet
closer.
away. Yeah, for shatter,
You have to be
you have to
within 10?
be. No, it's 60 feet.
It is?
You have to be range area. It says 60 feet.
Oh, great. And then I'm gonna, that's it. Okay, you guys, hold on for counting. Is it 11? Oh, it's only 11?
One of them does not make it.
Yes.
One of them does make it. Excuse me, but the other 3 don't.
Oh, great.
So what is the damage?
Damage!
You rolled it already. It was 11,
3.
right?
Yep.
11, and then half is 6.
Great.
All right. Yeah, you see that spell like go through again. Not as loud of a New York State of Mind call in the distance, but a secondary great Billy Joel song that definitely shatters through their body.
Yeah.
A tone in a song that they weren't expecting.
Sure.
Yeah. Maybe it's My Life or Moving Out, but there's definitely something that goes through their body in that moment.
For Uptown Girl.
Uptown Girl, yeah. So their attention is on you and half spread on Hetty, who's right in front of them. All right. Any bonus action? Are you good? Yeah.
So let's give her bardic inspiration.
You can give it to me. You can give it to Hetty.
I can give it to both of you at the same time.
No, only one,
No,
unfortunately.
I said either one.
Oh, well, you because you know.
Oh, Hetty.
Cool. No, I want to give it to. I'm looking at you, but I'm saying it to her. I want to give it to Starla because she's my girl. You know.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Say some nice words of inspiration to Starla if you wish.
Listen, I feel like you're a beautiful girl with a great accent. You know how I feel about girls with accents.
Oh, thank you.
So I'm giving you this inspiration. You are the best. You have great curly hair with sometimes there's leaves in them. I don't know where you put them, where you find them.
They just kind of show
Go
up
get
in
'em!
there. Thank you.
All
That's
right.
my inspiration.
That's a
What?
1d8 inspiration.
Oh, dope.
Yeah. All right, so be sure to use that in the next 10 minutes, and that moves it to two of these boys that currently have bottles in their hand look down at Hetty and kind of laugh as one of them takes the bottle and smashes it on top of Hetty's head. To hit, they're gonna have disadvantage because they're drunk though. I think they actually miss because of disadvantage. Yeah, they do. This is not a great hit. So one of them like kind of swings and misses, and the other dude's like kind of smacks him on the side, but then goes down with another bottle and tries to do the same with disadvantage as well. And that one will hit. As you see the bottle smash on poor old Hetty's head for 4 points of damage. And you can actually see there's blood trickling from the top of his head right now from one of his horns. And he goes, oh, that hurts. Not in a good way. And that's their turn. Starla, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna attack this fake Celine in front of me.
All right.
First, I'm gonna say, I know you're not my friend. And why don't you drop that fake disguise you got on? And then I'm going to attack her. Is this combat inspiration then?
You can use it to hit if you wish.
Okay.
If you feel like you're not going to hit well.
I'm lucky. Okay, well, I'm not gonna hit well. Okay, that's much better. 17 on the
That
first
will
attack.
hit, yes.
And
Roll
I
for
luck.
damage.
Just use that inspiration, and that is gone.
Yeah.
5 points of piercing damage.
All right.
Get it together, little die. Oh, that is a nat 20 on the second one.
Nice. Roll for damage. As you
I
stab
trusted
hard
you.
into the side of her body.
So that will be 3 doubled, so 6 plus 4 is 10.
10 points. All right.
I'm just using little daggers.
Is that doubled?
Yeah, because I
Oh,
rolled a 3, and
okay.
so I doubled that to 6,
it.
and then I added my plus 4.
Nice. Yeah, you're just stabbing away at her, and she's kind of laughing in a way where you can tell that there's some blood trickling down her legs, but she is definitely still engaged and trying to get to essentially whittle you down to a point that she has an ability on you to use anything. All right, moving along. It is the other two creatures' turns nearby good old Hetty. They both go and try to smash down their bottles on him. And one misses, another one gets successfully Hetty's head. The cut is definitely deeper, and you can tell he's not doing great, as he's kind of like, okay. It's now his turn, as he is going to use his full action to disengage, and just starts to hop away very nervously, and it's like, okay, no, and he begins to skip around, and there's that center area within this office that he looks down at. He goes, bye, and he hops into the center area, and you see him teleport somewhere and go away.
I don't blame him for that, honestly.
So, that is his turn. It is now Fake Celine's turn as she looks at you again, Starla, and just tries a second time to pierce your mind. Another wisdom saving throw, please.
That would be a 14.
It's not enough.
Ah, damn.
So, Starla, your eyes kind of glisten over as a moment where you feel like you're just completely in a state of trance.
No.
All right. Lettie, it's your turn.
Oh God. Okay, great. This is awesome. This is great. I should so know I'm the only one left. And how many can I do it again? Let's see if I can do it. No, I already used it twice.
Yes,
So
I think
used that
Shatter's a second
third
level spell.
twice. So now I can go second and use it.
Yes.
And that's just 1d8 less.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I gotta do it.
Yeah.
How many of these people are left?
There's 5 of them.
Yes. 8, 9, 17 plus nothing, right?
Yes, but they have to make saves. So, as they try to jump out of the way from a 14, I believe it is. That is 2. 2 of them did not succeed that roll.
No, wait. Oh, yes, I have 17.
All of them did not succeed.
Hey, oh,
And
that's
did you
right.
cast that? Did you cast that at third level?
Second.
A second level?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Much better roll.
Yeah, that's a much better roll than the last one. Oof.
Oh, wait. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's 17. Whoops.
That's a crap. Oh wait.
I said
You
18.
17 the first
I
time.
did?
That's still
Okay,
really
great,
good.
great.
I'm just
Yeah.
like, that was a heck of a roll compared to the last
Well,
one.
the last one, it was like all ones.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Because I was like, are you
It's
sure
like
you
one
didn't
of them was a
reverse
5,
that?
and then I had like
Wow.
3, 4 ones or something.
Jeez, Lettie. That's a lot of damage. Hold on one second. God, I can't concentrate because you guys the dice keep doing weird things and I can't predict where the story's going. I love it. I absolutely love it, but it's hard. Okay. 1 second. In a good way. In a good way for you guys. Okay, that's your turn.
All right.
All right.
Oh, bonus action. So I'm just gonna, wait, did you ever heal? You couldn't use my thing that I gave you before, Bardic Inspiration?
I used it.
She used it.
You used it.
Yeah.
Can I give it to her again? She's in a trance, so there's nothing.
You could definitely do it. You don't know how it'll affect her, but you can definitely see that the creature's looming over her, and
Okay, I'm gonna
Starla's
give it to her
body's been
just
a
in
little
case.
slack.
Give it to her again just in case, because
Okay.
you have to give it each time, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I give it to you, and I turn back to Lettie, and I say,
Listen, I just really want you to be better. I know you're in a trance or something, and this girl is I'm gonna just say it, she's a bitch.
All right, so you say that as you kind of
Sure.
chant that in a distance. As this is happening, that is the end of your turn. You do receive the Bardic Inspiration, but you're kind of like, you're in such a daze. You're holding on to it on the inside, but you don't really know where it's dancing or how you're going to use it.
Yeah.
So that is Lettie's turn. One of the creatures then walks in the direction of you,
Oh,
Lettie,
God.
and just its eyes flash in your direction. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
But aren't they out? I thought they're out.
No, you've just been hurting them.
It's 14.
Worth a look.
14. Well,
But I can't be charmed, and magic can't put me to sleep.
you can't be charmed.
It says against
Because she's an elf.
against being charmed, and magic can't put me to sleep.
Oh, your advantage.
Yeah, advantage.
Oh, so you get advantage.
Yeah, roll again.
So you roll again.
Guys. 17.
Okay.
A little
Yeah, there's
bit
a
more.
moment of a flash through its eyes as it looks to you, and you're able to just fend it off enough as he kind of grits his teeth and he nods in the direction of you, Lettie. So the other one walks in your direction, runs up to you, and comes and punches you in the face.
Right.
What's your AC?
14.
14.
That was the quickest answer I've given all
One
day.
misses you. Starla, you're enchanted, so very quickly you can feel this Celine, non-Celine whisper in your ear, just relax, go hang out with your friends. As you your body goes slack and you use your turn to walk over and stand with your friends.
I don't like this.
The next two come forward and also try to punch you.
You're still alive?
Yeah.
How dare they?
One's able to hit you.
I'm trying to get my friends
The
back.
other one's able to get you. They only punch you for about
Only
5 and 3 points of damage, so 8 points of bludgeoning damage, as they're just trying to weaken you enough. As they go forward to you, one of them says, you should just give up because we're gonna win in the end.
I have 8 points of damage.
Yeah, and then the other one's like, this one looks kind of like they've been underground for a while. They need some sun. And they kind of laugh at one another. Back to the top, the non-Celine walks over and kind of evaluates what's happening in the corner. As she does like a whistle that you hear, and you're not certain what that call will be, but it's now your turn. And what do you want to do? There's 2 of them engaged with you right now.
2 of them.
Excuse me, 3 of them engaged with you. One of them is about 20 feet away, as is the Celine character.
I don't want to keep using the same thing, but I just gotta kill him, and it does the most damage if I roll correctly. And I still have it, so I feel like I should do it. But I only have 1 more spell slot at 2. Ooh, maybe I should just freaking stab him. Well, this is gonna be fun. Let's just. I can do a two-handed attack.
No.
I can.
No.
It says on my thing.
Are you 2-weapon fighter?
Yep.
Really?
Bonus actions, action, combat, two-weapon fighting. Boom.
Okay, great.
Two-weapon fighting. Boom.
Great, yeah. So you can roll to hit on your main action and then roll to hit on your bonus action.
Okay.
So you can grab your die here. You're going to engage with one of them. There are currently 3 around you.
Okay, so if I have I'm gonna do my daggers.
Mm-hmm. Roll to hit.
1d4.
You have to first roll to hit. Mm-hmm.
Roll to hit and the big guy.
Yep, one of them. Plus whatever's next to your weapon.
Great.
It's probably plus. What's your dexterity mod?
6.
Oh, okay, great. Plus 6.
So thank God, it's only 10.
Doesn't hit. So
Of
your
course
first
it
weapon goes wide as they kind of grab your hand and stop you from the hit. But you go in for the second one.
19.
That will hit. Roll for damage.
And which one's the 4?
It's a 1d for the triangle plus.
Uh-huh.
Plus.
One of these?
It's probably plus your dex
It's
mod.
1d4
So
plus 3.
3.
2, 5.
5 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you stab one of them, and there's this moment that you can see blood kind of pour out from the side of his body, and he kind of grits his teeth at you angrily as you're able to stab him. But you can tell from the way that you stabbed him, it's just not. Their skin is very taut, and they are very firm, and they have a lot of muscle, so it's very hard to get through their body. All right, that's their turn. The one nearby you kind of motions for his friends to hold your head in place, and I need you to make a wisdom save again.
Great.
You get advantage though, because you're an elf.
Thank God. Great, same thing. And then wisdom. What was it? I forget.
0.
Oh yeah. So it's a freaking 9. Thanks for remembering things I don't.
Great. So
Everyone's just charmed now.
here's what happens. I need Celine back in the room. So this is what happens. Lettie, you kind of feel like you leave your body for a second as your eyes just glaze over, and you hear the faintest chuckle and laugh in the distance, and you can hear some sort of talking very mutely as you're going into a state of just full enchantment.
All 5 of me?
All 5 of you.
Right.
What is going on?
You hear like some laughter, and you hear, all right, we got the last one. They'll be happy, won't they? You hear this chuckle, like, yeah. And it's just emptiness and complete lack of memory, and you guys have no idea what's happening, because there's a sensation and a feeling of freedom and lightness and comfortability and lack of chaos. You're not fighting, you're not looking for anything, you're just kind of enjoying life and doling around. Muting your senses at the request of the ones who have been near you, asking actively for you guys to not listen or see or think or hear. And then suddenly, it's the next day. And you're all awake.
What?
All of us? Or
You
All
look
of us.
around, you're in a dorm appropriately fitted for the schools that you guys were currently wearing the garb for. And if you were not wearing a garb, they seem to have at least put you in one of the divination schools'
great.
rooms. You guys have slept.
Where is he?
Oh, no. Let me be very specific here. You guys have no recollection of anything that happened the night before you guys became charmed.
None of us.
The only people who right now have a memory of all of that is parts of Starla, because you were not charmed until later on, and Lettie. You remembered pretty much everything up until the moment that you got charmed.
Great.
Everybody else here is looking and stirring and completely confused. You do notice that it is currently very late at night, and you do not see Celine. So it's jarring. It's almost like sunset again. It's almost as if the time has reversed. And it's alarming.
do I still have Buck on me?
No, Buck is missing.
Okay, this is weird. What
what?
just happened?
What happened?
Okay. Hi, everybody.
That was the
How
one
are
thing.
you? Good to see you.
Okay.
Where have you been?
Well, I was with Miriam in the library. We were looking up all sorts of things and researching for this whole everything that's been happening with Adward and all. I was there, and then Starla came and she found me, and then she told me everything that's happened. Sort of. I'm still very confused. And then I met that cute boy, and we left him there. And then I saw Hedy, and I was like, yes. And then we went and we came back, and we were invisible. And then we snuck in with Cobalt and what seemed to be Celine.
Wait, we
and
found Cobalt?
So basically, I have no idea what you know, what I don't know, but all I know is that you were charmed. All of you were in a trance.
Can we all maybe try to go back to the catacombs just so we can? I
Does
don't know
anybody
why we're
see
here.
Buck?
Well, first let me tell you what did happen, because you don't know, because you were tranced,
But what-
right?
What? No.
what happened?
Wait,
Lettie,
don't-
is this something we want to talk about
Nothing
right
happened,
here,
we were
right
just
now?
at a-
In
That's what I'm trying to
party.
tell you. You were in a trance.
yeah.
I think we would remember if we were in a
No, you
trance.
wouldn't, because
No,
that's
you
what a
wouldn't,
trance
because
is.
you're not remembering right now.
As you guys are all stirring fruit, you kind of shock awake to Druzilda as well.
Can we please go to the catacombs? I don't feel safe here.
But first we have to tell them
Wait.
what's happening.
Well, we can tell them at the catacombs. Can we please just go? I don't like it here.
Wait, I gotta go find somebody first. And
You
I'm gonna
little
leave you alone.
trouble.
I want to go find Rekid.
Are you just gonna get up and leave?
Without knowing,
Yeah.
without asking
Wait.
us if we know where he is.
Huck, where are you
No,
going?
he's already gone.
Okay, I'm gonna chase
Okay.
after
I'm
him.
gonna go find Rekid.
Because-
So you're starting to go through every door. Hey, where's Rekid? Where's Rekid? There's kids kind of confused about who you are and why you're asking them. But all of them say that they haven't seen him since the party last night.
Okay, I'm going to start. Oh shoot.
Well, can I chase after him?
Yeah,
instead of yelling?
you're chase after Huck as Huck has opened 2 doors nearby.
Huck,
and ask.
Huck, Huck,
Hang on,
who
hang
are
on.
you-
No,
who are
I
you
don't want
looking
to talk
for?
to you right now. Hang on, I gotta find something. He's gonna go around and try and find someone who has the locate object spell.
Okay. Let's roll an intelligence check and see if you are familiar with any sort of ability to
I
try
mean,
to find somebody.
I think his parents do that in case like a sheep wanders off the farm. There's very like practical uses for certain spells, and I think that his family would have at least some of them. That's just a 6.
Yeah, it's just not a spell that you're like does anybody know how to find something, how to search for something? And this is, at least you feel like the people here might know it.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like everyone's busy heading off to school or isn't going to help someone they don't know currently or are going to the dining hall. They're like, yeah, you can just like study it in class or something, don't worry about it. And they kind of make their way out the
Okay,
doors.
all right. Well,
Huck, what are you?
I'm trying to find Buck. I'm not gonna leave here without him.
Okay, well, Rekid is how are you feeling like health wise? Are you hurting? Are you okay?
I'm assuming I'm still damaged.
You guys all got a full long rest.
Oh, okay. I'm fine. I
Oh,
just need to find
sweet.
Buck.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
care.
The rest of you guys are inside of the room right now, kind of just trying to adjust to the memory loss that has occurred. Because you guys seriously just woke up. The last thing you remember is there was some sort of fight, and suddenly you're in the same spot, and you woke up the next morning here. Well, the next night here.
Well, God, did we just drink ourselves into stupor? What happened?
It wouldn't have been me. I hated that drink.
No, no, what I'm trying to tell you is we were all in a trance. You were in a trance for a very long time. When I got here, you were all in a trance.
Tranced me.
I think Kovold, whoever is Kovold and his little lackeys.
Druzilda, you do
looks-
remember him looking at you. The last
I'm
thing
not
you
here.
remember
Oh.
is you looked at him after he hurt your friend, and then suddenly the memory is gone. You remember that too. You remember getting hit, or like there were these winged creatures, but you don't remember anything past that.
I remember shitting on Cobalt.
That's amazing. I wish I had seen that.
It was pretty
rather-
grand.
It was rather brilliant.
Well, I can't wait to see you grandly shit again. Now, the problem is that we were attacking them and we were invisible. We were in a room. Kovold went to go to the bathroom or do whatever he was
And I'll
doing.
say that, Lettie, you kind of keep them up to speed about the things that you guys have just heard. She tries in the best sort of description she can, having heard secondly from Starla, as Starla had described everything that had happened. So you guys get like the pieces kind of fill out as you guys learn maybe what happened the night before, but it does seem like there's a gap in time. Pretty much the moment that Lettie herself was put into a trance, she doesn't remember anything past that. So that's right around midnight and further on. So it's been probably about, at this point, maybe 18 to 20 hours since that had happened.
Where's Celine?
I don't know. I didn't see it. It was just a girl that looked like her, but it wasn't her.
There wasn't a real Celine,
I don't
but there's a
think
girl
so.
impersonating
Yes,
her.
and it doesn't sound like her. And now I don't know why we're here, where we are, and where is everyone else?
What?
If Huck allows me, I'm gonna start leading him back to the
Yeah.
dorm, and I'm gonna, be assuring him like, we'll find Buck, we'll find Celine, we'll figure this out.
Buck was with us. But wait, I don't know that you're coming back yet.
So yeah, so slowly you kind of like coax Huck and try to get Huck calm into a better state of mind. You kind of quietly let Huck know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
You described that Buck was with you last night when you walked into a room, and Huck doesn't really have a great recollection of that either. But you guys all get led back into this main dorm area where people seem to be filtering out for dinner.
Well, I could use a meal.
We're gonna eat here?
Well, if not here, then I'll go outside and hunt. I can gather food for all of us if you'd rather.
Do I remember? I would remember Cobalt saying that he knows we're expelled, right?
Yeah.
And that our time is numbered.
Yeah, but how interesting is it when you wake up this morning, this evening, you feel weird. Almost like there is something on you, and you take a moment as your right arm, like you shake it, and there's a schedule imprinted on you. And the
What's
only reason
that?
that a schedule would imprint on your arm is if you're a student here. And as you do that,
We all look.
you
at
all
our-
look, and you all have been stamped.
We've been checked back in.
No.
Wait,
Even though I can't
even
really do
us?
magic?
Wait, Huck,
You're all
check your arm.
currently students here. Yeah.
We're all
What
shaking
is-
our hands trying to get the...
The schedule isn't filling out because it's nighttime and it's dinner. Right now on the schedule, it just says dinner time, 8 p.m.
Does it say like our names or anything on it?
Currently, the schedule is just your personal schedule. It'll fill out with your day's schedule. You guys see your names like up on the top.
Do I still have the book on me?
No.
Because there was that midnight meeting.
Guessing that didn't
Yeah.
happen.
All right, well, I'm not going to miss
I
out
mean,
on
You
dinner.
guys have
Maybe I'll
inconsequential
see
things on you.
Celine.
You have your packs, you have your general sort of equipment, but anything like
Weapons?
your weapons are still on you, actually.
thank
Surprisingly, they
God.
didn't seem to take those. They give you everything appropriate for a day at school. What you might need for your weapon fighting or for your spellcasting classes. But it's very weird. It's almost as if they put you in divination gear and have now made you students of the divination school.
I'm gonna cast Goodberry and just
Right.
tuck him away.
I have to find Celine.
I think...
Well, I have to find Buck.
I'll go with you, Druzilda.
I guess not.
Is anyone else coming with us?
What if we look for Buck and Celine at the same time?
Because anyone could
And
locate
stay together.
objects or something like that.
That's what I was going for. I went out to find people who could do locate
Who has
objects.
that?
You can still go do that.
We don't have... Can any of us do that?
I can't.
And is Rekid still at the... Can anyone cast a message? Or anyone send a message or send a
No.
magic note?
And it's usually only so far.
Can you
the distance
communicate through the
I wouldn't
scheduler?
Scheduler?
Like
Oh,
the
oh,
scheduler that
oh,
pops up
no,
on
no,
our
no.
arms?
That is your day's events. It's not like a it's not like a
I
it's
can't
not like a text
text.
message. Yeah,
Like a
it's just
smart
it
smartwatch.
fills out with your day's activities and if there's been any changes or
Okay.
modifications on who's teaching that class or anything like that day.
I feel like Celine would be with Cobalt. Where did you last see Buck?
He was on, I saw him last because I was a lot awake. And he was on Huck when we were all in the other room.
Yeah, he was in Huck's overalls. And last
He was
time-
also in a trance.
Yeah, he was tranced as well.
Have we been transported back forward in time?
I don't know. I mean...
You guys take a moment. You shake out your arms again on the schedules, and it seems like it's just the next day.
Okay.
Says
Well, at
forward.
least we haven't been, like,
Because someone does have him.
thrown in the past or anything. Well, also that. But Celine, I don't know about Celine. Last time I saw her, she was cold on the floor.
Or should we break up into groups?
Yes, I think we should go search for Celine. You go search for Buck and Rekid.
We know where Rekid is. Well, he
no, we
was.
don't.
Yes, he's with Miriam.
Oh, yeah, we know
Oh.
where Rekid is. We took him to
Oh, sorry, I
Miriam
didn't tell you that. I thought I had filled you in on everything.
Oh.
because I thought we might need to go back to the catacombs and get healed or something. I thought it was safe there.
Oh, so you're looking for Rekid.
No, we're looking for Buck.
Well, then why would you? Okay.
Why would you
We're
need
going
Rekid?
to look for Celine. Do you want to come with us or them?
I'm going to go with you.
Okay. So
Alright.
we split up.
So where are you guys looking? Where are you going? How do you guys want to do this? Do you guys want to go to the dining hall, try to get the lowdown?
Yes.
Like what's the best strategy here for you guys to find information?
I feel like I would go down to the dining hall to maybe see if Celine is down there with, because I don't know that she thinks that Cobalt tranced us, but I don't know. And last I know, they looked like they were patching up and making nice. So I'm just going to go down, I think, to the dining hall and start and see if they're there, and also eavesdrop and see if there's anyone there. And if not, my next plan is to, if she's not in the dining hall, perhaps we should go to Cobalt's room.
Okay. So a few of you guys are slowly going to make your way to the dining hall to get the lay of the land and try to hear exactly what the events and what activities happened the night prior. What would Huck and Starla like to do as they go to the dining hall?
I still just want to find someone who can locate object.
Okay, sounds good. So you're just gonna keep asking around, but seems like most kids are currently busy or preoccupied for the night or going off on their different activities.
I'll also be asking people like, have you seen a little round, stripy, furry animal raccoon? Very mischievous, weirdly intelligent behind the eyes.
Everybody doesn't know what you're talking. They think you're like a weird freshman who's just like asking for a strange beast class, and it's like, well, if you want to go fight the beast, you gotta go to the.
Oh no, I'm not fighting. Finding.
Oh.
Finding.
No, sorry, man. Like the kids here are very spread out, and they don't know who you are. They're not as familiar with you as a student. So most of the kids are kind of doing the group kind of huddles. They're kind of going off with their separate little cliques and kind of avoiding discussions with people that they don't know.
Right, thanks.
The rest of you guys make your way to the dining hall. You guys sit down and you keep your wits about you. Can I have the three of you guys roll a perception check?
13.
6.
Oh, 5.
Yeah, you guys are just kind of looking. It's a very loud and crowded dining hall. You guys notice that when you first like go in, you're going later at dinner time, so most of the tables are already full. There's a table in the far corner with Special and Earl team. They glare at you guys, seeing the clothing that you're wearing, and they kind of shuffle and make sure that the table's full and there's no room.
And we're in
to sit.
divination clothes, right?
You're in divination clothes.
I
yeah.
walk past one of the tables where they tried to ice us out, and I just walk by and I say, "We don't want to sit with you anyway."
As if.
In the far corner, not too far away, with absolutely nobody sitting at this poor table, an old friend, good old Gavin Rex, sitting all by his lonesome in the corner, very excitedly motions and like kind of sits upright at the arrival of you guys. Like he wasn't expecting it, and you can see him kind of pat the table nearby. The three of you, Lettie. He doesn't seem to know Lettie, but particularly Druzilda. He kind of like smiles. He goes, "Oh, hello. Come on. Sit over here. It's gonna be a good time. I'm Gavin Rex. You remember me?"
Yes, Gavin, darling,
Hi.
lovely to see you. This is
yeah.
our friend Lettie. I don't believe you've met.
Hello. It's so
Lettie,
nice
Gavin.
to meet you. As he kind of takes and shakes your hand too hard. Adjusts his.
well.
I like your glasses. I have them too.
Okay, Gavin, have you seen Celine?
Celine.
My sister, we look quite alike.
Yes, she was at a party last night. I didn't get invited to the party, but it was pretty cool looking.
Did you see her leave the party?
Have you seen her today?
Have I seen her today? She's been around, right? You guys are all students now, I heard, or at least it's odd. I mean, I always thought you guys were students here, but then they told me you weren't, and you guys were playing a magic ball tournament.
Where did
and
you
were
see
wearing...
her last?
What?
Where did you see her last? And when? Was it earlier today? You said she's been around.
Yeah.
Who has she been around with and where?
Oh, yeah, she's been going to her classes. I tried to talk to her about Magic Ball a couple times. She's been hanging out with her boyfriend, mostly.
Cobalt.
Yeah, cool captain guy. But, I've been working on the water. I got water, and he takes up this huge water, and he goes, since I'm your water boy, and I take care of you guys for your Magic Ball games, right?
You're doing such a lovely job.
Thank
I take
you.
one of the bottles of water.
Thanks. I'm just real proud. Maybe you'll consider putting me on the team.
You don't happen to know Celine's schedule, do you? Or a way to hack into the system to learn her schedule? I know it's dinner time, but...
Oh, well, yeah. Also, you guys didn't get the good stuff gruels all they're serving at this point, right? It's actually pretty delicious. The chef is very, very good at what he makes, so...
I hate gruel.
Oh, well, he just like doesn't know how to talk with Lettie speaking to him. These two kind of, this dragonborn sorcerer guy and Lettie who's just kind of smiling at him. But he takes a moment, and he goes, but there is rumor that there's gonna be another like post party for the cool kids. I didn't get invited, but I guess they're gonna do a hangout in the dorm. So.
When is that?
Like in a couple hours. They said it's gonna be like a whole, like, again, for the cool kids, and sometimes they're like really weird, and they like really are exclusive, and, you know, I'm trying to get, you know, I don't want to be cool, I just want to be involved, so.
Gavin, if you can show us where this party is, I am formally inviting you.
Oh yeah, it's in the divination dorm. You just gotta go all the way to the top to, you know, where all the rich kids
Will
hang
you take
out.
us?
Yeah, I can bring you up there. They probably won't let me in, but they'll let you guys in because you play magic ball.
Well, you're with us, so... Shall we?
It's in a few hours.
Kobold's nothing
Yeah,
if
looking
not
at 3
cool.
hours, yeah.
It's in 3 hours.
And if it's for
Yeah.
the cool kids.
Have you seen Little Raccoon anywhere?
Oh, a raccoon?
Fluffy, plump, quite smelly.
I don't think
Very
so.
cute, like a walking pillow.
No, but I guess sometimes raccoons are loose on the outskirts of town, but generally speaking, we're not allowed to have pets here, so.
He's more of a mascot. Okay, thanks.
He sounds cute. I'll keep my eyes open.
Please do.
So the party's in 3 hours?
Yeah.
Well, then we have some time to kill. Or we could look for her elsewhere.
Meet us at the door of the divination hall in 3 hours.
Sounds good. Okay, you sure you don't want more water? As you guys are like walking away and grabbing a bite to eat and leaving. Starla and Huck, you guys notice that most kids are making their way towards the dining hall. You guys are kind of standing on the outside asking if anybody can help you. I just want you guys to roll a quick persuasion check.
Okay. Is that a good one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be a 28.
Oh, wow.
28.
Mine's just a 15.
Okay. So, as you guys are waiting on the outside, there's all these people who are like, you're asking, can you help us find somebody? Can you help us find somebody? Can you help us? There's a lot of people like asking for you're asking advice for, and they're not listening to you. They think you're freshmen or young kids or like new kids to the school, and they're just ignoring you. But there is this young kind of looking girl. She seems a little quaint, a little demure, and she hears you asking this. She stops for a second. She goes, yeah, I think some of my friends in the dining hall might know of a way to do that. 1 second. And she walks in. A few moments pass as some kids are starting to leave and exit for dinner. Somebody steps out into the hall. And the person you see here is actually Kevin Rex, who's just standing here and it like is kind of like shifting himself. But seriously, all of your friends kind of walk out first, and then he's like creeping behind the three of you guys, like asking y'all questions if you want water, like trying to give you guys water from his backpack full of water. And as your friends kind of like get trailed by him, he stops for a second and he looks and he goes, also, my friend just passed me. Is somebody looking for me?
Oh,
I
Gavin!
think that's us.
Hey!
What's going on?
You know how to find things, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm real good at. I'm a good finder. I can find you water. I can find anything.
Do you remember? Did you meet our little raccoon friend?
Did I? Maybe. I don't think so. You guys are magic ball players. Why would you have a raccoon?
Huck undoes the bandana that's on his neck, and he turns it around to this little square that's been cut out of it, and he says, my friend, his name is Buck, he's a little raccoon, he's wearing the part that's missing from this bandana. He has his own little bandana. Can you help me locate that other part of my bandana?
Well, I can definitely try. I don't know if I've ever seen this, but I've seen the bandana, so well, at least now I have. So yeah, let me try.
Thank you, be much appreciated.
You're looking for a bandana.
Oh yeah, hopefully it's attached to the raccoon.
Okay. And he takes a moment and he just stares at it and he focuses. He's like, I'm give me a moment.
Okay, yeah.
And his eyes kind of like go cross-eyed through his glasses as he focuses. He goes, yeah. There's a little bit of a bandana feel. Down the hall in the divination room. Well, school. The dorm where everybody sleeps, you know?
Where we were?
Can you is it just a general thing?
Yeah. Just in that direction.
All right.
Does that help?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that
That helps
narrows
a
it
lot.
down. I'm gonna turn to the three of you if you haven't already walked
Did
too
we walk
far.
past?
I mean, we've been walking.
I kind of feel like we would have headed toward the divination place because my next place to look for Celine was Kovalt's room, and he's
Okay.
in the divination hall, right?
Yeah,
I
in the
assume.
dorm building, yeah.
And we're divination students now?
Currently, yeah.
Okay.
That's where we
All
were.
right, so we can go right in.
Yeah, I'll. be
Any
like,
luck
"All right."
with Buck?
I think in the divination building, right? That's what he said.
I'm not holding out hope that he's actually there, but yeah.
Yeah, so one by one, you guys all begin to make your way back into the divination dorm building. The prefect allows you guys in right away. The place looks pretty damn clean, considering the party that had happened in the commons room yesterday. But yeah, you're just standing right now there, like within this main hall, looking around. What would you guys like to do here, knowing that both Buck is sensed, or at least the bandana is sensed in this direction? As well as knowing that there's going to be a party here in a couple hours, maybe about an hour or two.
Do
this
I
point.
know where Kovalt's room is? Because we saw his bed, right?
Oh, yeah, we went.
Yeah.
we went up there.
Yeah, and
So
you guys have been brought up there before
I'm
by
gonna keep
Celine.
walking toward there.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, and can I make a perception check just to look around and see if I'm seeing? I'm still actively looking for Celine.
Yeah, just roll a perception check real quick.
It's a 2.
A 2? Yeah, you guys go all the way up there. You know exactly the door that he would have. You try for the door, but most of these doors, unless you have a special key for the room that you're in, are magically protected. So you take a moment, you try to open the door, and it's currently locked.
I knock.
There's no sound. You don't hear anybody.
Druzilda looks at Farut and Lettie. I don't know where she is. And are Starla and Huck around? Okay.
Yeah, I assume we're with you.
I'll be like trailing behind, like. Buck. Huck, you got any of them good berries?
Yeah, I got them. They're in my pocket.
Do you think he might respond to?
I don't know where he is.
Marshmallow.
It's really big. It's a
Oh,
big room.
right. Got any marshmallows?
Perhaps if you just holler marshmallow and make the
Marshmallows! Marshmallows!
I think after the last time we hollered marshmallow and he almost died, he's probably not gonna want marshmallows.
Oh, right.
Good berries.
What if we just, everywhere we walk, we have a trail of the good berries and you just trail them out, maybe lead him to you?
I only
We
have
only-
10.
Yeah, can't make that.
Well, we have 10.
Also, we should save your magic for more important things.
I mean,
but
I have the good berries already. I already did them because they're also helpful if you go down to 0. If you go unconscious, I pop one in your mouth and you're good. You're back to 1 health. You don't have to
right,
take
but
any.
we should save those. I mean,
Yeah.
he'll be
I'm
enticed by a piece of
Anything
bread. Right.
So,
That's what I'm trying to get to.
as you guys are looking for food or ways to lure Buck out of his maybe hiding place, you guys
Maybe
are just
he's outside.
I'm gonna say you spend a solid hour to hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours looking in every crevice, through every door.
I go outside.
As much as you
I'm
possibly
going
can.
to go outside.
You just do
of
like
the
a perimeter
hall.
check?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. So everyone just roll a general perception check.
Come on.
Ooh.
10.
Okay.
10.
15.
16.
Mm-hmm.
19.
Mm-hmm.
No, 15, sorry.
Great.
Not good. 5.
5? Okay, so what you guys notice is this. You make your way through all the different halls. You actually ask a couple kids if they've seen anybody or seen anything that looks familiar. Actively, who's looking for Celine? Just raise a hands, and who's looking for Huck?
Can I look for both?
Yeah.
I was gonna say there's like 1 hour check to look for one person in particular. I don't think it can be like it's an investigation check, actually, technically.
I guess I'd look for Celine.
Okay, sounds good. So you guys are gonna spend an hour or so looking for Celine. Okay, you guys look everywhere. You look for traces of her clothing. You keep your wits about you to see if you can find her. And you guys do hear about an hour into your search for her from the outskirts of school, from just looking around, as well as talking to people and looking through the dorm, that she has apparently been, or at least made an appearance at the dining hall very early, but left quite quickly. So following those leads, it has brought you guys not too far away into a girl's bathroom. So all of you guys huddle on the main floor of the divination hall, down a hallway where you have been told she just went to the bathroom.
Well, obviously, for obvious reasons, I'll be standing outside.
I go straight to the bathroom.
You go straight inside? All right.
I follow.
You see Druzilda just push open that door, knowing that you guys have all been told this is the last place she has been spotted, according to everyone who's giving you guys information.
Celine! Celine! I look under the stalls.
Roll an investigation check.
4.
4? Yeah, you're looking under the stalls. You don't see anybody in here. And one by one, you guys begin to move the stone slabs of the very beautiful sort of divination bathroom where there's like holy, like everything looks very spotless and holy, like it's golden toilets and like marbled floors and stuff. So you guys are walking through this very eccentric, baroque looking bathroom. Nobody's in any of the stalls. Can I have a group investigation check? Druzilda, you already rolled though. So the rest of you guys? Yeah.
I wouldn't have
She doesn't
anyway.
have, she has a 0.
Oh, for that one.
Not 20.
That's pretty
I
damn
got a
good.
19.
For investigation,
19?
4.
8. So you guys are all echoing, looking around for the most
sage
part.
all our dice.
Yes,
just saying.
yes. But fruit, there is
21, technically.
20. Well, nat 20 is a nat 20. So you take a moment and you look around and you are just, everyone's looking through the stalls and other places, but you're fruit. You want to make sure you look good. So you walk over to the full body mirror and you're like checking yourself out and you're looking, and your face gets kind of close to the mirror and your face goes into the mirror as you pull your face out.
Friends,
Yeah.
my face just went through this mirror.
Darling, your beak is not that big.
I come out of the bathroom. She's not in there.
Oh, you guys are inside the bathroom stall.
They're
Fruits,
in the ladies' room?
you guys are all in the ladies' room right now, investigating
Oh,
the ladies'
okay.
room.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
But Faroud was looking at himself in a full body mirror and currently discovered something with a nat 20.
This seems to be a magic mirror, and maybe we can all get through it.
I'm gonna put my arm through.
It's gone through it.
I'm gonna go in.
I'm going with you.
Okay. We're gonna go together.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll trail behind.
Okay, so one by
in you'll
one
stay
by
or
one,
you'll
you
go
guys
with
walk
Tris?
through.
Going with you.
This is like about a 5 foot tall mirror, about 3 feet wide, and you just walk through it, Faroud, and there's a moment, and you are in a very cold, dark, pitch dark, no light hallway right now. There's cobwebs everywhere. There's rough stone on the ground. This almost looks.
Bless you.
But even so, the structure of it looks like it was an intended hallway, maybe a very old hallway. Now a newer one has been built on the outside. So this is maybe an inner wall of the main original spell casting area of the original structure of the castle, of the school. So this looks like it was deliberate and maybe back in the day used, but maybe hasn't been used for centuries. You look down on the ground with a nat 20 still. You can definitely see that there is some kicked up dirt and a path with humanoid-looking footprints that lead a little bit further down the hall.
I just turn my head around and I say, there's a path here, and there's some footprints.
I really think we should go down this path, but also the last couple times we got in a fight apparently were real bad for us, so like, I don't know, man.
Right, but now we're students, so maybe that
I don't know if
will
that
help.
helped us at all. I mean, I'm not any stronger. I don't know about y'all. I'm just as useless as I was before.
Well, but
with all the
maybe no
magic.
one will give us as much trouble this time.
That's true.
I cast light.
Okay.
I want to scout ahead.
You very, very delicately cast light. The light fills the full hallway, and the moment you cast light, you see in the distance, at the edge of the hallway, 2 eyes that turn towards you and blink. And it does look like Celine, or at least the Celine you're trying to find.
Next time on the broadcast.
Selena, are you Selena, that flying thing?
Don't kill her.
Her skin seems like a little bit more taunt. Her eyes seem more sharp.
Hey, I'm Kimberly Daugherty, and I play Celine Tessar.
Hi, I'm Kellen Coleman, and I play Lettie Marie Ricecroft.
Hi, my name is Alice Greczyn, and I play Druzilda Slinderon.
Hi, I'm Erika Fermina, and I am playing Starla Highhill.
Hi, my name's Rachel Seeley, and I am playing Huckle Oakley.
And I'm Kelly Lynn D'Angelo, your dungeon master and woman of many faceless creatures and things unknown.
I'm Richard Quiner, and I produce this podcast in partnership with Wizards of the Coast.